This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
You are now listening to Sweep the Rack podcast featuring Brooklyn Rob and Big Mike.
Rob, what's good, homie?
Yo, look who's in the background. Isn't that just fitting? Just hanging out.
Can't see him. Can't you gotta turn it a little bit. You gotta turn it a little bit. Okay, all right.
Just hanging out. But it's funny because as we're live here, we're watching the Mets game, and Robert Smith is a big Dodger fan. So it's just fitting that my Mets are playing the Dodgers as we speak. But hey, it's been really quiet on the Phillies end, Mike. I haven't heard a lot on your end lately in the last week. All these Go Phils, the hat. I remember talking and pretty quiet. I don't know what happened, Mike.
Yeah, bats went silent. And the bullpen lost its mojo. No, but honestly, I follow the Phillies pretty closely, and they didn't play very good ball towards the end of the season at all. So yeah, I wasn't shocked and I mean, I think you could say the opposite about the Mets, obviously, but yeah, I wasn't really shocked at the outcome of that series. But I'm always going to root for my teams. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough being a Philly sports fan. It is. I what do you want me to say? I mean, that's the life I was born into. I didn't choose this life. This life chose me, son.
Yeah, I'm feeling that with football season. I'm telling you.
Yeah, right.
As Nico in the chat is apologizing for my jest. Look, it's still early in the season. Maybe we didn't start off as we wanted to start. Right, we're 2-4, but we just signed Devontae Adams. I think things are going to turn around. The Jets do have the easiest schedule in the second half. I'm getting shit. They do have the second easiest schedule in the league in the second half of the year. I did my research. We're still going to win 8 and 9 games. We're still going to end up in a wild card spot. I mean, you got 49er fans laughing at me, and they're barely even 500, the Niners.
How about the guy who had the Jets money line?
Oh my god!
For what was it, it was like
130,000, 123,000. Yeah,
on what, a $5 bet. It was a $5
bet, and he had a chance to cash out, and he rode with the Jets, and I could have told him he should have cashed out.
Yeah, it's funny because I had the fifth leg of a 5-leg parlay, and it was the Bills, and I was like very confident that I was hitting that parlay because I was like, the Bills are not losing this game after they fired their coach and they got all this turmoil going on and whatnot. So yeah, I agree, not good in Jets land.
So people are asking me where my drink is. I'm not drinking tonight. I'm gonna let Robert back here and get hammered. Hopefully he drinks so much that he can barely even stand tomorrow. I need all the advantage I can get.
Listen, the Rob support is strong in the chat. Okay,
I see. I don't know what Robert they're rooting for though. They're saying, are they rooting for Rob or are they rooting for Rob? Hey, which Rob you don't even know?
I think that's all. I think that's all Brooklyn Rob, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Yo, So, as you can tell, I'm here at the Agent Ong pre-party, right? Got beautiful patio background here.
Ooh, nice pool. Nice pool, Carl.
People showing up, drinking a little bit. Gonna have some good food like last year. I'm glad it's not started. Last year it was started earlier, and I wasn't able to get all the food. This year, I'm hoping we're done with the show and I'm able to get some food. But you look, man, I'll go in. I've been practicing. I really have been. It's been I haven't bowled this much in years. I'll be honest with you. The Baker lesson helped me extraordinary, really. Working with him, being able to practice what he showed me. I went to the bowl now yesterday to bowl about 4 or 5 games, and I really feel good. I do. Now, is that going to translate into good results? I don't know. I mean, I think it's I mean, you don't know. You know, it depends what the shot's doing. Depends on just a lot of things, right? But I can't sit here and say like I'm not prepared. I did as much as I could from the injury, from when I healed till today. So I feel good coming into a match tomorrow. I feel good going into the main tournament on Saturday. I drilled some new balls. I have a bunch of new balls in my bag. So look, anything could happen in a 1 game match. People are hating on me on social media, Mike. I have no chance. I've been called dead money. Uh, God, I mean, I could just go through the receipts that I've been taking online, but I'm taking receipts because you could
So
bet your
so
ass.
so that's it. 1 game for 1,500.
No, it's best 3 out of 5.
Okay, I was gonna say 3 out of 5. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's best 3 out of 5.
No
So,
doubt.
yeah, man. Here's the crazy thing, Mike. I put the video online of me just throwing the ball, talking a little shit, and man, did it get some traction. I mean, Kyle Troop wants to bowl me next.
I saw that.
Uh, Belmonte made a post. I'm like, Lord, when Belmonte posts, all the people are gonna start posting. He's like, what do we call him? The Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's the
I
Belmo
hope
effect.
Robert, keep drinking. Hey, get Robert a shot or two. Hey, someone get Robert a couple shots. We need to get him real lit up, real lit up. I need him walking into that bowling alley tomorrow like this.
Well, I mean, listen,
My
like
strategy, Mike. He
people
might bowl better actually. Now that I think about it.
people need to check their facts honestly because you were a collegiate All-American at one time, and you do have a strong background in bowling, so it ain't like you're a hack. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that you're not the favorite. I get that. I
I'm not the
totally
favorite.
understand that.
If
Totally
anybody,
understand that.
Mike, if anybody side bets on me, I feel bad for them. Okay, but if you're getting plus 400, which I think is what the odds that I am, I think that's I think I'm a plus 400 underdog. So
I think that's high. I'll be honest. I think that's a little
I
high. I do. I think plus 400 is high. I mean, if we're talking about by the odds that we usually see on Bet Rivers for some of these matches in the PBA, I'd say it's probably more like 350, 300.
350.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think 400's a little high. You don't, you know,
okay.
you don't see 4-1 out there very much. So
The funny
yeah,
thing is
but my point is, like, you're no slouch. Like I see some of these comments of people saying dead money and whatnot. Like, what do you think? Like, Rob can't go out there and bowl well? Like, Rob has more than enough ability to go out there and bowl well. If you've
look,
been following his tweets about his sport league bowling, I mean, my goodness, he's almost putting up 1,000 on patterns. Now, your brother will say it's like a house shot because he's going to come on Twitter and throw shade.
hating.
That's how he does. But yeah, I mean, listen, like I stand behind that, bro. Like Rob is a quality bowler. Rob is a quality bowler. Rob can play. You all saw the video of him bowling. He throws it great. It's been like that for a long time. Now, obviously, is he
Thanks, Mike. I
sharp? Is
appreciate
he
that.
is he sharp? Is he on his absolute best game? No. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you can't go out there and execute either. So, it'll be
I
cool. I,
appreciate
I
that,
think
Mike.
I think it's cool. No, listen, you know me, bro. I only keep it real. I only bring in 100. So like if I say it, I truly believe it. Um, I think it's cool. I think it's cool for the podcast. I think it's cool that you're getting involved in the tournament and helping us promote our name and our podcast out there as well. So I definitely hope it gets traction. I'm going to try and check in tomorrow night and see what's
Look,
good.
I'm just an amateur podcasting hack. Okay, so I'm lacing it up, and trying to challenge myself.
It's a promotion. It's a
It's a
promotion.
promotion,
It is. It's a
100%. I'm
promotion,
I'm
but
gonna get steamrolled,
but
but
it's
you never
also a
know.
competition. It's also a
You never know.
competition. You don't know. You don't know. I mean,
Um,
stranger things have happened, bro.
so Nico asked, and I do plan on miking myself as well as Robert up for the match, the whole match,
Okay.
and I plan on posting it on our YouTube channel only, full match unedited.
Okay.
So and you could bet your ass that I'm gonna talk some shit. You
And
could bet
and
your
are
ass.
we are we streaming this tomorrow night?
The stream is gonna come, I believe, from either the Roto Grip or the Storm channel.
Okay.
Roto
Oh,
Grip channel.
ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
I just got. Ooh, I know.
Evil
Holy shit.
Empire. Evil
I know.
Empire's involved in
Holy
this. What?
shit.
Did you get my permission on that, bro?
I know. So I might get sued by
We didn't discuss
Storm.
this. We
I
didn't
know.
discuss this behind the scenes. That's
Um.
okay though.
Yeah.
Get me a
So
couple bowling balls.
I know.
You
Big Mike
greedy,
wants some bowling
selfish
balls.
prick.
Yeah. Big Mike wants some bowling balls.
I want something out of it, please.
Yeah. So yeah. I plan on posting it, and you could bet your ass that it'll probably be the most entertaining match anybody has probably watched in years, and I'm including the PBA tour. I will tell you that. I'll tell you that.
Now, I just gave Rob a lot of praise. 440 bowler
Robert
comes in
Smith
the
don't want
chat
no
and says
smoke. Says you don't
Robert
want the
Smith don't
smoke.
want
You
no
don't.
smoke.
He
I'll
don't
be
want the smoke.
honest.
Kyle Troop don't want the smoke.
I'll be honest. 440 bowler. I think that's taking it a little bit far. I do. I
Robert
think
Robert Smith loves the smoke.
you know. I
Robert Smith loves the
I
smoke.
think that's taking it a little bit far. So,
That
all
is
right,
taking it way too far.
let's jump into some of our regular routine here just
All right,
before
let's talk league
we
review, and then
start
I'm
going
gonna grab
Agent
Carl.
Ong. Yeah,
Yep.
no doubt. So league review.
Hey, you could grab Carl.
This week in league was a bumper week for us. So we were bowling. We're in second. My team is in second. So we were bowling first place. First place had like a huge lead on us on second. I think they were up by like double digit points, and it's pretty early in the league, obviously. Uh, long pattern. PBA Legends long pattern. I forget exactly which pattern it was. If there's somebody from my league that wants to comment the name, I always forget the names. They're just playing so tough in this center that we're bowling in, and like I I I knew I had to play straighter than I did previously, and I just didn't play straight enough. Well, the opponent that I was bowling, Kevin is his first name, bowled really well, and he played further right, and he kind of showed me where I should have been. And eventually, after tinkering around and trying to execute that perfect shot to strike, and it's just like nearly impossible to do that repeatedly. I moved. I made a big move and jumped right, and I bowled my best game the last game. So I definitely learned a bit for this pattern the next time. And yeah, we had a good night. My teammate Mike D really bowled well, and we were able to hang in there, and we got lucky. We did get somewhat lucky, I will say that. But yeah, we won 2 games in total, so we bowled pretty well. And I continue to try and struggle to figure them out. And I go to the training center, which is a brand new surface, beautiful. Okay, approach is synthetic. They're somewhat tacky. There's not much sliding, which is okay. Whatever. I encounter that a lot. Um, then I go, I feel like I figure them out. Then I go to the center that we're bowling in, and the approaches are wood, and they're much more slippery than the training center where I'm usually practicing, and the patterns are playing much differently, and that definitely has me a little confused because I'll go in thinking one thing, and then I figure out that that's wrong, and I got to make a change. So um, I think I shot 550, 555, I think, or 554. I
That's
went.
respectable though in the sport.
Oh, right. And listen, I'm going to tell you, out of 40 bowlers, okay, if there's 2 or 3 600s in this league, that's a lot. And I'm not talking 680, 690. I'm talking 620, 630. So, yeah, a 550 something. I went like 190, 170, 190 something, like right
Mm.
in that range. So, um, yeah, like I said, I didn't feel like I bowled terribly, but I definitely am not playing them the way I should be playing them. I'm not making them any easier on myself, trying to do what I've been doing on a couple of these patterns. Actually, the only one I feel like I actually kind of have a good idea is the medium pattern that we're bowling on. The short, the gutter doesn't hook. I'm lost. The long, it's like a long that you got to play straight up 10 pretty much. And I'm not real good at playing straight through the front part of the lane. I don't really like to do that very much. So, yeah, I'm struggling on those two. On the medium, I feel like I got a little bit, but I show up for the struggle, man. I showed up the last night. I didn't even know what place we were in. I didn't even know it was a bumper week. I don't really care. I really don't. Like, I'm not there to worry about standings or this and that. I'm there to compete on something of a higher standard, and that's what I enjoy about it. Even though it's hard, even though it's frustrating, even though I bowl bad games, etc. I do enjoy the challenge. I really do.
Mm.
And shout to everybody in my league, and shout to everybody in any league out there that's bowling on challenging patterns who also accepts the challenge. So that's what I'm there for. But that's my league report. I bowled okay. Every week I feel like I'm 540, 550. It's the same thing every week. Like I can make spares, I can get around the pocket, but I can't really consistently strike. So I got to figure them out. I honestly, I'm not putting enough time in. I haven't drilled any balls. I've only been to practice once or twice at the training center in the 5, 6 weeks I bowled. I'm not bowling next week because we have some family scheduling stuff that's going to require me to miss. So yeah, I think by the next time I bowl, I probably have to show up a little bit more prepared than I have been. So that's on me. But you whacked them, bro.
Yeah, we bowled on the PBA bat, the 37-foot last
Never
week.
heard of that.
I don't know, but man, dude, I had such a good look. I started league 268 and then front nine the next game.
What is it? Long, short?
Short, it's 37,
Okay.
and the purple hammer off the gutter
Perps.
is a cheat code.
Perps.
So I went 268 to did I chop? What did I do after the front nine? I think I chopped 268, 266, 225, 255, 991. Purple hammer off the gutter is a cheat code. When they're short in that building, I think.
Not on the short pattern I'm bowling on, bro. Oh God, it's brutal. But
Yeah, I mean, it felt good because I was really just working on what Baker taught me, and I really wasn't concerned with a lot of other things. And all of a sudden, the ball's just coming out of my hand the right way. And I mean, yeah, you find the look, and then you just stay on that pair. It's a doubles league, so it was good. But we'll see. I'm going to be pre-bowling. Obviously, I'm not bowling tomorrow night. So yeah, that's my league review. Nothing really else. I don't want to. I want to get Carl on here. He's busy. He's got a lot going on. He's hosting his party. So Carl, we've had on the tournament director for Agent Ong Open, and we just want to talk about what's going on. What is he expecting for the tournament? So hopefully his equipment's working.
What's going on, guys? Can you hear me?
Carl,
Yeah,
Big
good.
Mike, how you doing, brother?
Chilling, bro. What's good?
Just getting ready for a crazy, crazy week.
All right, give us the rundown right away. What do we got? Give us the whole schedule.
We start off Thursday, tomorrow, 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. squads, 6 games. Then we have 2 sweepers tomorrow night, 6 and 8:30. And then we have the action match with Rob and Robert. So that's
Okay.
that's tomorrow.
What are the prizes looking like for the sweepers?
So they're all 4 sweepers are independent of each other. Each one of them guaranteed 1,000 on top. 2 game sweepers, $100 entry fee. 1 in 6 cash ratio.
Okay. All right. And then more qualifying Friday.
Yep, same thing. 9 and 2 with 2 additional sweepers Thursday night or 6 and 8:30, and then we have another action match tomorrow on Friday night. It's a doubles action match. Kyle King and Matt Jones versus Andrew Kane and Brett Wolf.
Mm.
Ooh, lefty, lefty, righty, righty.
It is
I
lefty
like
lefty
that.
versus righty righty.
All Arizona guys too. No.
Yep, that's all 4 Arizona natives going at it.
Now I gotta ask for the people. We gotta know. I might tune in on Friday night and watch. Like I'm not trying to create beef here. Okay, let me be clear. But like those guys are all from Arizona. Are they cool, or is this going to be a heated match?
At the end of the day, I think all 6 participants in both action matches at the end of the day are friends. I mean,
Okay.
they all have known each other for years.
Okay.
Is the money real though? Yes, because there's
Okay.
bragging rights involved, and there's a decent amount of cash. So I don't
Well,
think anyone's splitting.
Can I be honest though?
Let
Can
me-
I be honest?
Please.
The best action matches are the ones where the people really don't like each other. I mean, come on,
Without a doubt,
Here it is.
right?
agreed.
Listen to me, Mike. For someone who's bowling, who will gladly have a beer with Robert before the match and after the match, $1,500, you bet your ass he's getting all of it. He's getting all the smoke. If I throw a strike to force him to do anything, he's gonna know it. It's gonna be entertaining. I'm hoping that it's gonna be competitive.
Okay.
So do I.
All right. So Friday more qualifying. Friday two sweepers. Making a cut after qualifying Friday or more qualifying Saturday.
All day Saturday. We have
Okay.
8, 1, and 6. And
Okay.
then we announce the official cut score after all 7 combined squads.
Okay.
And then anybody outside the number, as long as they have bowled
Desperado.
2 main events, Desperado time. Yep.
Okay. One
2
game,
game.
two games,
2 gamer.
two gamer. Okay. Anything going on Saturday night or the final start?
I mean, Desperado won't be over till almost midnight. So
Oh,
I
okay.
think I
Okay.
think we're good.
All right. Okay. So Saturday Desperado ends, and then Sunday all day is finals.
Yep, absolutely. Starts the cashers round.
Can we get the format?
Yeah, so the cashers round we cut 1 and 5. They all come back. They bowl 4 games, and then we cut straight to 24. No matter how many qualifiers we have that come into Sunday, we cut to 24. 1 through 8 get a bye, so it'll be 9 through 24 match play, 2 out of 3 games. We cut to the 8. We bring the top 8 back for another round of 16. Cut to 8, cut to 4, step ladder, and how that's seated is how you finished out of the cashers round, which gives you your official seating number.
Okay. All right. What time, your time, do you think that step ladder will be taking place? Because I want to give people the general time frame so that if they want to tune in, they can tune in
I would say between 2 and 3 o'clock.
on
I think
Sunday, your time.
yes,
So about okay. So you got just so everybody knows their West Coast time zone. Am I correct?
yes,
Okay, 3 hours ahead of the East Coast.
correct.
Yeah. So just for reference there. All right. So um, obviously this is going to be streamed. Where at?
So it's going to be on Storm. Um, is it? I think it's stormbowling.com. It's the SPI live.
Okay.
So it'll be on the Facebook page, as well as my Facebook page. And I have it. I have all the stream channels on the Facebook page at Agent Ong Open. So you definitely check that out. But I'll repost it and I'll definitely get you guys that information so you guys can put it on Sweep the Rack.
Okay, yeah, no doubt. We'll get that out to the people just in case they want to check it out. I saw Darren Tang posted he's coming today.
He is.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's official. He's coming, and he's bringing some friends.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I know some of his friends.
He's bringing some
I know
friends.
he's got a pretty good brother. He's got another pro who lives in Vegas out there. I'd imagine might take the trip. He's still
It
in
is on
Vegas.
YouTube, Pat. I was just chiming in. It'll be on YouTube as well. Definitely go to facebook.com/Agent Ong Open. All the channels are listed there, and I'll repost them tomorrow as well.
Okay. All right. Cool. Any other names we should be aware of?
I mean, you have your regulars like Cortez Shank, Kyle King, Matt Jones, Andrew Kane, uh, Kevin Jenkins, you,
Look at
Robert,
me. I'm getting mentioned here. Look at this.
I hear Sam Cooley's in the building.
Sam Cooley is right here.
Okay. All right, man. Can I say he wins a lot of tournaments?
He wins a few
like,
times, yeah. He's definitely someone to.
I follow tournaments. I follow amateur tournaments, and my man shows up and wins a lot of amateur tournaments.
If Carl would have told me, hey, like, what you want to bowl Sam, I'd have been like, nope, I don't want to bowl Sam.
Okay, all right. To me, like, if I had to pick somebody to book in the step ladder, I'd probably take the odds on Sam. To be honest.
Yeah, no, you can't shake Sam. You know what I mean? You can't shake him.
It's so hard though. It's so hard though because there's just so much amazing professional and amateur talent here. It's a mixed bag of who's who, and we have a lot of amazing female players that are here as well. We have a couple surprises coming for the PWBA that I've been told to keep underneath the belt until they show up.
Okay.
and we're just going to respect their wishes on that. Yeah, it's
So
because there's a
you're
surprise for some friends out here that they don't
and
want to know they're coming.
because of the different competitive categories that you have in this tournament, you have created sort of a tiered a tiered eh,
Handicap. Yeah,
yeah,
tiered
tiered
handicap.
handicap, I guess. Can you
Yeah.
can you throw that out to the people and explain real quick?
Yeah. So the most you can get in my tournament is 7 pins. You either get 0, 5, or 7. And it's based on your status of a PWBA, PBA membership, whether you won a national title, age, and average. So a guy that averages a gentleman that averages 209 or 109 gets 7 pins, regardless. They will never get more than 7. So is this a tournament for a 120 average bowler to bowl? No, it's not. But I will tell you that we get 170, 180 average bowlers that want to bowl in a tough condition. They want to bowl against the best, and they want to know what it's like to bowl a tournament of this caliber. So, and they get a lot of experience. I know gentlemen that bowled last year. He never bowled up until the summer. He just started bowling in the summer. He bowled multiple squads, and he's coming back this year because he loved the format and he enjoyed the competition. Did he do well in regards to where he placed? No, but he's getting better and he fell in love with the sport. And at the end of the day, I think that's what we all want, right? Is to grow the sport. So I think that's where we're at.
No doubt. I like that tiered system. I do. I think it gives people motivation to bowl for sure.
Yeah, and I cap it for a reason. You know, it's been very tough. There's other tournaments out there that I know I've unfortunately dealt with the sandbagging issue, and I think I've alleviated that for the most part. I mean, can someone sneak away and get 7 pins that maybe don't deserve it? I mean, we vet them as best we can, and but like I said, at the end of the day, we're there capped at 7, and we have the right to re-rate.
Is
So
Rob getting pins?
I should get pins.
he's not getting any pins.
He
I
should
should
get
get at
pins.
least. I should get at
You
least
should
six
get
pins.
pins. Stop. You
Come
should get
on,
no pins. Zero.
I'm an amateur podcasting hack. I
Zero
should be
pins.
getting 7 pins.
That's being
But
featured in an action match.
All right. Did
dude,
did did we get all the information out there for the people? Because we want to let Carl go. He's hosting a party. We're not going
yeah,
to keep him here all night. Anything else you want to put out there, Carl?
Again, I truly just appreciate the opportunity to be on this show with you guys. You guys have been supporters since day one, and part of the growth of this tournament is because of you guys. So I want to leave you guys with that it's appreciated. And one of these days, Mike, I hope you come and enjoy this dinner with us, and maybe get some shoes on and throw some rocks down the lanes with us.
this
I
guy,
need
he
more
ain't
than
leaving the
seven
state.
pins.
He ain't leaving the state of New Jersey. This
I
guy,
need more than
he's
7 pins.
yo, he's nestled in his little Jersey city there. He ain't going anywhere.
Robert Hamilton's asking if you are releasing pattern info.
So I've released length, volume, and ratio. Again, that's on my Facebook page. We do not actually show the pattern until after the tournament's over. So if you wanted the roadmap or quote unquote the graph, you won't see that till after the tournament is over. But I will tell you, it's 44 feet, it's 35 mils, and it's less than a 2-to-1 ratio. It's about 1.9 to 1.
No
Sounds hard.
urethane. That means no urethane's going down the lane. That's what that means. I'm
Sounds
not a
hard.
lane graph expert, but I know that means no urethane going down.
Before I let you go, Pat asked, would I consider running my tournament on strings? I think it's inevitable somewhere down the road. Oh, look at that. Hey, can I just say who this is? Do everyone know who this is? Look at this guy. Oh, awesome. I will catch up with you in a minute. Absolutely. That's the mad scientist for the New Mexico Open right there, Mr. Mike Miller.
Oh, but the Mike Miller?
The Mike
That's a
Miller
legend
is
right
right
there.
there.
Oh my
He just
God!
showed up at the
Oh
house.
Dude, he just
man,
popped in. You never know who's gonna pop. I
get
was like,
him
come
on.
come on
Get
in.
him to sit down. I'll stay up later for that. Oh
Yeah,
my
But
that's
goodness.
awesome.
but to answer your question, I think depending on the evolution of this game and with the proprietors, I think string is just coming down the pipe. Whether you're for it or against it, I don't see it. I don't see that not being a thing down the road.
I agree.
But I'm pretty sure
Carl.
that's a whole nother discussion for you guys.
It is.
Yeah, no doubt. Sponsors.
Oh my goodness, Rotagrip. thanks to Storm and Rotagrip and 900 Global, um, Unwind Wellness, which is a local wellness company here in the Valley, Farrell Williams with Royal Flush Apparel, um, my real estate company. Um, just there's so many sponsors. Again, that whole list is going to be on our website and our Facebook page, but you'll see it throughout the stream. We're
Okay.
going to thank our sponsors throughout the stream this week. And again, yes, without the sponsors, we wouldn't be here. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here with this platform. So I could thank people for days. So again, it's much appreciated. And yeah,
All I gotta say is, thankfully, it's not track because they're getting worst of the week this week. So the
who's getting
track,
worst of the week?
the track social media is getting worst of the week. So thankfully, they're not the ones sponsoring. Or else they'd be sitting right next to me while I'm giving worst of the week.
I'm Switzerland on all that stuff. I won't bad talk any ball companies or anything. I'm Switzerland.
Oh man. Okay.
All right,
Carl, listen.
Carl, we
Big,
appreciate it.
big, big shout to you though. Seriously, for putting this event together, growing it into something. We've talked about it before. The game needs people doing these types of things because these opportunities are not abundant in the bowling community, obviously. So shout to you for what you're creating here and what you're building. We love stuff like this. We love to help you grow it in any way that we can. So yeah, good luck with the event this weekend, and I can tell you that personally, I'll be watching. I'll be watching Thursday. I'll be watching Friday, and I will definitely try and catch the step ladder while I'm watching some football Sunday
Do me a
afternoon. So,
favor, jump on the chat so we know you're
okay,
there. We
all
can
right, I will.
get some of your feedback because I value your opinion.
Okay, yeah, and just so you know,
Makes one of you.
one of the things I'm famous for is my many burners. So if I'm in the chat under a burner, then I will reveal myself and I will let everybody know that I'm actually there.
Just text me and let me know.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Carl, thank
All
you
right,
for
Carl, we
taking the
appreciate
I
it.
time with
appreciate
us.
it, guys.
Good luck,
I
bro.
will.
We look
Who do you want
forward
me
to
to grab?
watching.
Robert. Get
Robert.
Yeah,
Okay, you want Robert?
we want
All
Robert.
right. I guess Robert, you're up.
You're
You're
up
on
next.
deck. You're on deck, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
All right, hold on. All right, have a good night. Good to
Thanks,
see you,
Carl.
Mike.
Later. What's this Mets update, Rob? Give us a Mets update.
It's 2-0 fourth inning, and
Okay.
look at this
That's good
guy,
stuff.
Robert. What's up,
Big
man?
Mike, what's up?
What's up, Maximum Bob? What's good?
Just living the dream in the backyard here with Carl and
I mean,
everything.
it
So
looks like it. You see that pool, bro? I mean,
I've seen it quite a bit. Yes, it's nice. No
that's
question.
beautiful. I
It's
mean, I
nice.
got a nice pool, but I'm gonna be honest, it ain't that nice. It don't look that good.
Mike, let me get right into it. Do you see how his tan right here? Look at this.
I
You
see.
know what he was doing today? Look how confident he is about our match tomorrow night.
Well, I was gonna.
I was shooting 90 on
Okay.
the
All
golf
right.
course.
All right. So my first question was actually going to be, Rob has been telling us for weeks about all the preparation he's putting in. He's been
Oh,
at B3. He's went and worked with Mark Baker. He's been practicing.
I had heard he went to Bakes, which
Yeah.
I'm like going, I could have charged him half as much for better, help. We'll just say that.
So
You know,
here's my question to you.
that big dot, that big dot is in play every week, right? You know that, right?
What preparation have you been putting in
Um,
other than golf? Other than golf,
other than
obviously.
golf, no. I've been bowling a little bit. Thought I was throwing it good a few weeks ago. Shot a pretty big set in league, and then reality came back. Can't break 650 in league, which that's a little. My spare game's still immaculate. Don't worry about that still. But no, but I'm trying to be softer with everything. That is my MO. Hopefully, it shows up tomorrow night. Um, I, for the life of me, I'm 50 years old and I'm sitting here trying to throw it like I'm 25 still, and it drives me nuts. But, um, otherwise, I'm still enjoying it. I'm learning again a little bit. Am I going to be what I was back in the day? No, not even close. But lot of league bowling, that's for sure.
I'll be honest. I'm shocked to hear you bowl league.
I bowled 2 leagues.
That's shocking and disappointing to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why? What,
Because
what
it
am I
just
going
seemed
to do?
like,
I'm an hour west of Los Angeles. There's nothing
all right,
close to me.
and like
And
you're
that's at
bowling,
4 a.m. if I go an hour west of Los Angeles. So
you're bowling on regular house
our
conditions.
pattern's a little different. We can actually throw equipment. I can actually throw mesmerizes and really strong stuff on leads. So that's kind of
Okay,
nice. So
all
I
right,
can fiddle around with a few things and stuff.
okay.
So it's
I
not
I take
dead
that
easy.
back then. I take that
Mike,
back. I take that back.
Mike, I got something to say here though. You know the last time I actually even stepped onto a house pattern? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. So that means my preparation.
Oh yeah, it's probably amazing. It's probably so you've bowled on garbage the whole time, right?
37 foot, 34 foot,
So you
39
haven't thrown
feet.
a three bagger since what, August?
I couldn't tell you what a strike even looks like, except for the
That's what I was
990 I shot
thinking. I
last
mean,
week.
I hope your spare game is pretty good. I'm assuming, yeah.
It's very good, but I shot 990 on 37 foot last week before. So,
Oh, 30. Were you playing the gutter?
Purple Hammer, the cheat code.
Well, shit, that's cheetah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, of course, you even have to ask that. You don't have to
Hey,
ask that. It's
I'm
assumed.
just taking
Just
what they're
back in
giving
my
me
day
out
when
there.
we pulled on that pattern, we had to throw resin. We didn't have urethane back then. For
They
some
were.
reason, the world didn't exist for like 15 years back in that era.
Do you like so seeing what's going on now with your thing? Do you actually ever think back to those times
Oh,
and kind of think
I
like,
wish everybody had to throw plastic urethane. I'd be the happiest guy in this joint. I
so
would be
so
so happy.
why did that never present itself as an option at that time?
Nobody made them.
Okay,
Nobody made them. Yeah, I
okay.
mean the earliest urethane ball you could probably find was a black UDOT from 1992. I mean
Mm,
that was probably the most recent urethane you could find. Was talking a little earlier with some people about Haugen. He was the only one who come in with urethanes during that time. And remember, Haugen's got 4 revs, and he would walk in and he'd walk in with angle pluses, this ultra angles, wine U dots. He'd walk in with everything. So it just wasn't available. Nobody made them. Nobody
okay.
made them in that time. Yeah, when the purples came out, I had just jumped off at about like what was that 2009 or so. I think is when the purples started coming out a little bit.
Um, I remember a Columbia Stingray urethane in the
Oh yeah,
'90s a
yeah.
little
That
bit,
was a
right?
pink one. That was a pink
Yeah,
one in the
that,
'90s.
I
Yeah,
feel like that was one of the last ones that I remember being released at that time. So
yeah.
yeah, no, that definitely makes sense for sure. Um,
Hey, while you guys are talking about the past,
well, what are we
you
talking?
know,
We're talking about
I want to
urethane. What else
I
do we
want to
talk
talk
about in the
about
bowling world?
Listen, what do you
I
think
want to
I'm
talk
throwing?
about the
What do you
future.
think I'm throwing tomorrow?
Okay.
You better hope to God you don't throw a plastic or urethane, because that broom is gonna come out real quick.
Oh, listen to you. Listen to you.
I'm excited to
Hey,
watch
like I
this
said, I
match.
mean, if you can strike from fifth arrow, go get you some. Have fun with that. Jeez, show we're a good shot.
I can
You're
strike from
probably shooting
anywhere,
the
Robert.
10 pin and you dumped it. It just hooked in. You're like, that's good.
I can strike from anywhere. Don't
And
worry.
listen, there could be strategy involved here, so I wouldn't say too much. There could be strategy involved in terms of who's going to do what in practice and how people are going to break them down,
Well,
etc. So,
I mean, I haven't seen Rob Bull for a while, but I'm assuming he will not be anywhere right of second arrow. I'm assuming that's the case. So I've got 10 to the gutter off my hand to go do whatever I feel like doing.
see,
It's
that's
not
what I'm
So
like
saying.
It's not like Greg last year where he
so
screwed me up, but
so here's my strategy. Wherever Robert plays, I'm gonna play an arrow left of him, and I'm gonna be throwing in an arrow right of him. And that's intimidation. That's
that's
a
been about
mental
the
game.
norm for the last 10 years with me. I've been right of everybody.
Are
It's
you are
terrible.
are you planning on throwing it two-handed, Rob? And we don't know
I
that.
could,
Oh
I could.
shit!
I have a ball
Okay,
drilled in my trunk
all
for
right.
two-handed.
I've seen. I
House
know
balls
you've
are
been doing
legal.
that behind the scenes.
You don't even need to cover the thumb. House balls are legal.
I could throw a house
Yeah, you're
ball.
totally fine.
I'd, I'd still probably take one with a house ball.
So, Robert, are you in town to bowl the event too this weekend?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So
Cool.
my first squad will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Cool. And other than bowling league, what else have you been involved in bowling? I mean, I know you're always like the heavy pins you were working on for a while, and
Heavy
just
pins were for a
different
while.
things you're
That
involved with. So what have you been involved with? We haven't talked
right
to you in a
now
minute.
it's just the shop. Right now, I mean, a lot of it's the shop and everybody back home at Buena Lanes in Ventura.
Okay.
You know, leagues have been good. We actually raised about 40% in league count this year, which is an amazing jump for. I mean, even in California, that's big. Um, and just jumping over with Hammer and everything, it's been a nice, pleasant surprise on how well the sales and everything with the shop have gone along with it. It's been a good move. So busy. Back in August, my mom turned 70, so we went on a birthday cruise. Then youngest kid had to move her up to Chico State, and then my oldest one got married. And August was crazy just to begin with, but so a lot more life going on than bowling for sure.
Sounds
Okay.
like that's why he need. Sounds like that's why he needs the money from me, the 1,500. I
Oh,
mean, that's
listen,
not cheap.
wait,
That's not cheap.
listen, yeah, send an 18-year-old up by herself out there in Chico. Yeah, it gets expensive. I found that out
That's
quick.
not. That's not cheap at all.
No,
Married,
no.
college, all
If
kinds of stuff.
Robert wins, they're going to be partying at Chico State heavy this weekend. That Venmo
I'm sure Sydney's not watching, but if she is, sure,
that
we'll do
Venmo is
that
going to
just because
come
Big Mike
through.
called it out.
That Venmo is going to come through, and they're going to be like, "Yo, let's go. We got it
Oh,
for the weekend."
jeez.
That's the difference. If I win, you're gonna have a video of me walking to the strip club with 1,500.
Oh,
Oh,
And just
please. Are you
this is
kidding?
definitely
He
not the
ain't going to the
90s.
strip
You
club.
know
That's
that,
go.
right?
You want to know if he wins? You want to know where that's going? That's going in his
I've heard the
401k.
kids like their.
That's where he's putting the money. He's putting that shit in his 401k. He ain't playing around. Please don't even start with me, son.
Jeez.
So, uh, we plug the shop, bro. What's the name of the shop if people want
That's
to come
Robert
see you?
Smith Bowling Services, my shop out in Buena Lanes in Ventura.
Okay.
If you're ever strolling through the West Coast and heading to Santa Barbara, stop by. We're right there off the freeway, so come by. It's a nice little place, independent owned, which is nice. Um, you know, the people are good. It's a family to me out there. I mean, it really is.
Good.
When you see a person's face and you know what day it is, it's you know what's going on. So
So,
nice little
and
town.
not only full service pro shop, people come in. They can take lessons with you if they want.
Yeah, do
Yes.
lessons and everything like that. Yeah, shop lessons. Some of the guys just come in and hang out too. I mean, we
Oh,
talk
I mean,
shop.
come on.
We
It's
talk
that.
shop, a
Is
little bit
that
of bowling.
like? Is that not how we all came to love this
Kind
game?
of,
Right.
one of my guys back home, Ken Redmond, who I think is probably watching, he starts out every conversation back in his day, which, 80s or whatever. So he still wants to throw a GTB or whatever the heck he's got out there. So,
No, but just
but,
hanging in the shop,
but it's
hanging in the
good.
pro
Yeah, it's
shop,
good.
kicking it, talking bowling. There's nothing better. So
Yeah,
I think it's awesome that like if people are out in that area and they want to come in and see you,
yeah, just
and,
stop
and,
by.
and just shoot it, like that's amazing, man.
Hey,
That's
Mike.
awesome
Mike.
opportunity.
After I beat Robert tomorrow night, they're gonna have to rename the pro shop to
Worried
Brooklyn
about
Rob's
the
Pro
devil.
Shop.
Why does he keep bringing this up? We were just having a
Oh
nice
man, I know,
conversation.
right?
You're
All
like,
he
oh
wants to
God,
do is talk.
I
God.
got a bad day.
I'm gonna say
You're
this.
not
I'm gonna
worried
say
about
this,
this.
Rob. You put a
I
lot
would,
of preparation in. You've been
I would
working
love to have
hard.
my
You
own pro
drilled
shop.
Oh
balls.
yeah, and
Sounds like
taking
you got a
taking his
game plan.
vitamins.
But I'm
Oh
I'm
yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the old overused quote from Mike Tyson, okay? And that is everybody's got a plan until you get
Yep.
punched in the face, son. So, I'm just
Well,
saying.
okay. So Mike, I still got a question for you. So this wounded hyena BS, really wounded hyena? You watch me come back. I finally bowled something serious against Greg last year. For 5 games, I did look like beginner Bob. I ain't gonna lie, I looked bad. But but wounded hyena, oh my God, you baited the poor kid over here. You see my hand? You
Oh,
baited this guy right here. It was
Baited me.
oh, I had to
he's
take
about
it.
to
I
find
mean, as
out.
soon as I heard I was a wounded hyena, I'm like, okay.
He's about to
Sounds
find
like
out.
sounds like we're gonna have to put the wounded hyena down.
God.
So,
Oh, I
what
am
what
so
time tomorrow night, guys?
10-ish, I believe.
Whenever the sweeper's
10-ish.
over.
Okay.
10-ish.
All
Yeah.
right, no doubt. I'm gonna have to stay. I'm gonna have to take a nap
I,
tomorrow.
I'm sure this is well past our bedtimes, Rob.
Okay.
Way past. You
Yeah,
have no idea.
me too.
Yeah, it's
way
almost
back.
past that bedtime now.
Rob, did you take off at all this week? You take off? No, you still
No,
working
but
too?
funny thing is, I might have some of my high level executives coming down to watch tomorrow
Oh,
night,
okay. More
and they will
pressure.
bet.
It's more
They will
There you
pressure.
bet.
go. Yeah, a little
They
more.
will bet. And I told them, don't take any bets unless you're getting at least plus 300 on your money.
That's Robert. That's where I would have the odds set for this. I told
I
Rob
mean, are
I'd
you
have it at
trying to
plus three
sucker
hundred.
your bosses in too now? I mean, is that?
Uh, They're coming down. They
I
said,
think Robert is minus 300 here. I think Robert is minus 300 and Rob is plus 300. I
I'd
think
like
it's
to say
fair odds.
everybody's living in the past, which is probably true, but yeah, minus 300, really. I watched you play Fifth Arrow, one shot. You looked amazing.
It got
Really,
it
minus
got
300.
58,000 views that shot.
I mean, I'm sitting there complaining about subs and bragging about an 845 on a league shot. You throw one shot on Fifth Arrow.
He got 58,000 views. He's ready to turn our
I mean,
channel into an instruction
at
channel.
best, it should be a pick 'em. I mean, what are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know
oh,
about
no,
that.
not Pick'em.
That's a
Yeah.
little modest.
All of a
That's little
sudden, Robert's
modest.
going to be making side bets on his own, too.
That's a little modest.
I know. He's trying to bait more people in.
Or I am out of California. Can you bet in this state? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can bet in Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Didn't know that.
So, all right, Robert. Listen, we appreciate the time. We don't want to take too much time. We know you're hanging out. We appreciate you taking the match with Rob. It's awesome that we're able to promote our podcast through this match with you guys.
Oh, this will be fun tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. Once again, anybody who wants to watch, it's going to be about 10 o'clock West Coast time.
Yeah,
Okay?
Pacific time. Yeah.
Streaming information will be all over the place. Go to the Agent Ong Facebook channel if you want to check the stream out.
I'll also be videoing and throwing it up on our YouTube a couple
Rob
days
is going
later.
to have some video of it. Both players
We're
are
going
going
to
to
mic
be
ourselves
mic'd
up,
up.
too.
So really should
we'll
provide
be
some
mic'd up,
entertainment. If nothing else, I think you guys are going to bowl an entertaining match. I'll say that.
I hopefully no buck 30s like last year. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Go for it,
It didn't go well.
I can't guarantee you that's not going to happen.
It might with this pattern. I mean, if it's anything like last year, it can get a little ugly. So who knows?
Okay. All right. Well, look, I'm looking forward to watching. Good luck to you bowling this weekend, Robert.
Good to see you.
Other than the shop, Hammer. Well, Brunswick branch.
Hammer,
Brunswick,
I
would
am
say.
bowling and vice answers to my sponsors. Thank you,
Okay.
of course.
All right, no doubt.
Yeah, and then of course the shop out of Buena in Ventura. So
good.
You want to stick around? Track bowling is getting worst of the week. So
yeah, Rob's giving worst of the week to a bowling ball company. So.
All right, guys, be good. Who's next up?
Yeah,
I think we're just gonna chill for a second. See if you can get Matt McNeel.
Yeah, I'll grab Matt.
Yeah, I want to see because Storm is sponsoring, and I like to get at least some, maybe try to get some free balls.
That's terrible. That's terrible. He's always looking for free balls. My God. If you were bowling for free bowling equipment, I'd be more worried if I were Robert Smith, honestly. But I can't hear you. We can't hear you, Rob. Something happened with your mic.
I muted it myself. Get a couple minutes of airtime and get me some free balls. I'll throw out to the thousands of people that are watching.
You want to do worst of the week real quick?
Yeah, we'll do worst of the week.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, I'm going to make mine quick. I'm giving my worst of the week to $2 Phil Brilo.
Ooh, $2 Phil's getting worst of the week.
I
Why?
am giving him because
what did he do?
So Inside Bowling Twitter account, X account, okay, posted a video from the regional that took place either last weekend or 2 weekends ago. I forget which one was on string pins, 2 weekends ago or last weekend. But Inside Bowling took a video from a regional that Phil broadcast, and they put up a couple clips from the regional of like different pin combinations falling and just various things happening throughout the tournament. And from what I'm being told, Phil Brilo had them take it down.
Ooh, we
like
Timbuktu.
on like a copyright,
Oh,
infringement, etc. And honestly, like the reason that I give it worst of the week is because number one, like 15 people are watching this nonsense. Okay, that's number one. All right, and you know what, Rob, that goes for us too. Okay, like
yeah, we got 50 people watching
yeah, I mean
sometimes.
it's like there ain't too many people deeply paying attention to any of this.
No, it's
Okay,
like who's gonna say something?
right.
Like, I
So
mean,
that's my first point. Number two, and this is more so my point. Like, shouldn't we be happy to get promoted any way we can? Like the people that are doing these types of internet based bowling activities, like you and I, shouldn't we be happy to just like I said, get promotion in any way? But that's my worst of the week.
okay, I'm gonna do my worst of the week quick, and then I want to talk to Matt for a few minutes just to get the storm perspective of what's going on. Plus, maybe I could talk him into a free couple free bowling balls. Um, Mike loves that, by the way. He's sitting right next to me. Okay, Track has their new release coming out. Okay, you got to hear this marketing debauchery on this new bowling ball. Okay, debauchery. I don't even know half the people understand what the hell they were talking about. The first Track release with the game-changing cohesion additive package, all wrapped around the brand new Criterion multi-density asymmetrical core. What
Yeah,
in
no
the
idea.
what other people? Does anybody even understand what the hell they're like saying? Or what the hell is an additive package wrapped around a multi-density? Like, just stop. Just say what you normally say. It's longer. It's greater. The ball hooks. It's the best ball ever. We understand. This is a AI version of saying this is a new benchmark ball. You used AI. We get it. Okay, cool. Track. You win worst of the week. We're gonna file worst of the week, and then we're gonna pop on Matt, and we're gonna talk to Matt, USBC Open Championship legend, Matt Mcneel, the guy who literally goes to the bathroom and shits eagles, like
No doubt.
literally he shits eagles. So hold on, let's finish up worst of the week here, and we'll get Matt on. I bet he's
I,
never been intro
I,
Why
I
am
don't
I
know that
following worst
introduction.
of the
What?
week? That's what
Yeah.
I want to know.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
A,
You
why am I following worst of the week? And then B, if I'm walking funny, it's because I'm defecating, uh,
Eagles.
you know, birds on the national protected list. So
yeah.
there we
What?
go.
I don't. Rob did the introduction there. I don't know how he expects me to follow that.
If
Hey,
there
I
if
was
there's feathers in my dragging along the bottom of my pants coming out of the restroom tomorrow, then you know why.
I wish one day I could come close to shitting a happy eagle.
But no, to you're good coming after worst of the week. To where you don't want to be is in worst of the week.
Okay, yeah, I got to
You're
just stay out.
fine.
All I'm trying to do, new life goal is I'm trying to stay out of worst of the week.
All right, you're good. You're
And
straight. You're straight.
I'm not going to talk in those whatever those terms were, highly technical.
Multi-density asymmetrical.
I tell you what, I
Multi-density,
teach a lot of bowling all over the world, and that made my eyes glaze over. So I
no
don't
doubt.
know, man.
Matt, are you there to bowl the event this weekend? Are you just working? What's your status?
Oh, I am. I'm here to call the action. So I'll be.
Ah,
I'm going to be out calling the action, and I'm happily name shirt retired. So if there's an if it requires a name shirt, you won't see my face around there.
Mike, I got a ball. I got a ball wrap now. This is amazing. He can tell me where to play, what ball to use. I don't even
Yeah.
need to do any work
Oh
this
yeah,
weekend.
it's going to be really easy. Hit the one closest to you and make your spares.
okay.
Not
So
just to
what
be like, hey, go up 5 and strike like I do.
I
what
prefer the second feather, not the first feather. I prefer the second feather.
what's
Uh,
the plan for the boot this weekend?
it's going to be camping out. I went to Target. I prepared today. I got throat lozenges. I got some herbal teas. I'm ready. I'm going to be talking for like 16 hours a day. So we're just
Is it just you? You plan to
it's
bring some
me
guests
and
in?
Yeah, me and Blair, and then we're gonna bring guests in. Tim Mack is gonna be here this
Oh,
weekend.
ooh, I got
Okay.
another ball wrap.
You got
Timmy's
another
here.
ball,
I
and
got
you know
two ball reps.
Tim's not only going to ball rep you, but he's going to make you feel like the best thing I've always said about Tim when you're a bowler is that not only can you shoot 156, but you're going to feel like $1 million after you shoot the 156 because Tim's going to come in and pump you up and then line you up, and the next game you're going to shoot 276. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's a good deal to have Tim around.
yeah. Every time I bowl bad, Timmy will come over and tell me, "Hey, remember that time you threw the front 10 against me at the Andy Vera Papa in Garden City when you were 17?" And I'm like, "Man, you know how to make me feel good, bro." Like,
And yeah, man, he pumps you up. Like literally, you can just be like ready to walk into traffic across the street, and Timmy comes over and he talks to you and he pumps you up, and you're like, okay, I got it. I'm gonna go out and get him. Yeah, that's probably the best. I think that's the best quality. One of the best qualities he has. He's very very good at his job.
All right.
So.
Anybody else? Any other name? Any other prospective guests you have coming into the booth?
I think we're just going to try to get in a lot of the bowlers. You know, I think
Okay.
we're going to
Great.
try to get them in the
Great.
booth and
Love
get them.
that.
Yeah,
Love that.
ooh, ooh,
right.
pick
We'll
me,
get
pick me.
get
I'll be on
this
my best behavior.
degenerate in there and
I won't
let him
curse. I
scare
swear.
away
Well,
some of the
I can't
viewers.
promise
And
that, but I'll
I
yeah,
be
mean,
very
listen,
nice.
always good
I'll
entertainment.
try.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially what. Hopefully, I'm bowling. But if I'm not bowling,
Maybe
maybe
we
they
can
get.
get a worst of the block. We can get a worst of
Ooh,
the block or a worst of the
ooh,
day, worst of the weekend.
ooh. I
Well,
have a
here's.
lot of them. I'm gonna be
I
writing
mean,
notes.
I'm going negative here a little bit, but one thing we love to do around here at Sweet the Rack is we love to dumpster dive. Okay,
Ooh, that might be
Yes.
me.
we love
Yeah.
to go to the standings and scroll right to the bottom
Oh yeah. Red
and go
leader.
bottom up
Yeah.
instead of top down. So,
That's right. And look at
maybe
those names.
maybe throughout the week,
Honestly,
maybe if Rob is in dumpster diving territory, you could pull him in and you could
Yeah,
do
there we
some
go.
dumpster diving in the
hey,
booth.
if I shoot like 450 against Robert tomorrow night and go 0-3, I might nominate myself for worst of the week, and $1,500 out of my pocket on top of shooting 450, and then hearing from the internet the rest of my life because the internet never forgets.
Well,
Very
and it's
true.
going to be live streamed, so I mean, it's
I
all
know.
going to be out there.
Oh, wait, are you calling it?
Oh yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
my,
Yeah,
oh my God, Lord!
just a
Okay.
bit outside,
Damn,
practicing
Rob,
my Bob Euchre, and
I
I
could
got them
just
all.
see the commentary right now. Why did Rob just pick three off the right when he needed a strike to win?
Yeah,
And I'm just gonna be like, oh my
yeah,
God, everyone saw it.
yeah.
Don't matter. We can write it off as a lefty hating.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah.
You can write it
That's
off as a lefty. Ah, come on.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
too
yeah.
easy. He's
No,
teed that
that's
up for
hey,
me.
I
Sorry.
get it. We're an easy target. We're an
So,
easy target.
Matt, like, can you speak a little bit about Storm's involvement in this event? How you guys hooked up with Carl, how you guys got involved.
Yeah, I mean that was actually Roto Schlem. Him and Carl are good friends, and there was an opportunity for Roto Grip to step in and sponsor the event, and that's really how it happened. It blossomed out of that good friendship that Carl and Schlem have, and so here we are. Unfortunately, Schlem's got a few things going on, so he couldn't be here. So I'm literally attempting to fill his big shoes, which is impossible because I'm a size 9. So, I'm just going to be here doing my best, and hopefully it's a good weekend. But, we're really happy to be here and happy to be a part of this great tournament. Carl has worked very, very, very hard to ensure that this is a great event for everybody that attends. So, something we're proud to be behind.
Yeah, and then listen, we joke around a lot here. We like to have fun, and Rob and I, as you could hear from the worst of the week, we're critical of the ball companies, and we like to joke about it. But in all seriousness, I want to say, big shout to Storm because they do support events like this. They do support bowling at all levels. I feel like if it weren't for not only Storm but other bowling ball companies as well. I'll stick to Storm right at this moment, but a lot of these events probably wouldn't exist if it didn't have their support and it didn't have the support of the people from Storm behind it. So shout to you guys for what you do over there. Matt, personally, what have you been doing for Storm lately? Where you been? I mean, you mentioned you're retired from throwing the rock with a name on your shirt anyway.
That's right.
And
That's right.
listen, you laugh, but I'm sure there's people that are surprised to hear that. You know,
I think they're just happy. I think they're
uh,
just happy that they don't have to deal with my nonsense anymore. You
so
know.
what have you transitioned into? What are you doing at Storm? What have you been keeping yourself busy with?
You know what? I was actually just in La Raza last week, so I was bowling that event. We had a lot of fun, bowled very, very well, and had a 300 in a dungeon of a bowling center with the new Phase AI. So that just tells you how good that ball is because I'm not very good anymore. And the place we bowl in is a literal dungeon, and to knock 12 over in a row in that place is definitely a feat. On my work side, I'm handling a lot of the international stuff for Storm, particularly everything going on in Europe. So I'm
Mm,
servicing EBD and Bowl Tech and our pro shops over there. So I'm actually gearing up for a 2 week trip. I'm going to be heading over there in about a week and a half here. So I'm staying busy with that, assisting our Asian sales manager in Asia, and then a lot of just the international technical things that come up when our customers and distributors have technical questions on the international side. They reach out to me, and I help them the best I can.
okay.
Hmm.
All right. Good. Sounds great, man. Have you gotten a chance to spend any time over there previous, or is this your first trip over there?
Yeah, no, I've been over there a decent amount. Previous, I was just over for the Lucky Larson Masters.
Okay.
Um, and so I was there for that, and I did a couple other visits while I was over there on that trip. And then I've been over there many, many times, just personally, either to bowl or on holiday or anything like that. Prior to COVID, we would go over and bowl some of the EBT tournaments and stuff like that. And just kind of make a trip out of it. So it was always great to go over there and bowl. It's pretty nice bowling environment overall, and it's kind of a nice vacation too. You can get away, you can see, you take a day or two, and you can take the train, go see some other cities, and experience different cultures and wine and food and beer and everything else. So it's a good time, man. It really is.
No, it's cool. It's cool that the sport gives people opportunities like that. You
Oh,
know what I mean? I
100%.
mean, that's like one of the cool things that you see people, kind of get out of their experiences in this sport. And not to even necessarily mean that it has to be performance based, like what you're doing with Storm right now. Even on the business side, you can get those experiences through bowling. So it's cool to see, man. Good luck. Good luck with everything. Good luck with the streaming this weekend. We'll definitely be watching. Sweep the Rack people will definitely be watching. We'll definitely be checking it out. And obviously, good luck with your job with Storm and your progress there. And thanks for the time, man. We appreciate you jumping in the booth and joining us here,
Hey, thanks,
especially
guys.
especially when you're going to do like 16 hours a day in the
Oh
booth
yeah,
this
oh
weekend.
yeah.
So
We're good. It's a marathon. It's going to be a marathon this
no
weekend.
doubt.
But
Well, listen, go enjoy the party. Go grab
Yeah, the
something to
food's
eat.
ready. They
And
just made the announcement.
okay,
Yep.
all right, and
And
we appreciate
also,
you coming in.
what Matt doesn't know is the big announcement is that Matt's going to be bowling with me in USBC Open Championships. He doesn't know it yet, but
oh really?
he's
Okay.
Rob's
my
going to
doubles
make that
partner.
happen.
He's my doubles partner going forward.
Yeah,
So,
no
So
all
doubt.
right,
I
Matt.
can scratch
Appreciate
another
it.
Pyrrha shot off the list then.
Well, we did bowl each other before you became a USBC god.
Oh, and I bowled with your brother too, because I
Yeah,
bowled with
yeah,
Jeff.
yeah. You didn't turn into a god until after you
Yeah,
left,
so
and
I only got one more to go.
he bowled with
The
all of us.
trifecta.
Anyway,
I gotta get the whole
off the
clan
check.
scratched off the list. Then I'll
Yeah,
be
for
out.
sure.
Then life's complete. But anyways, I'm a
All
big
right, Matt.
fan of
We
your
appreciate it, man.
show, guys. I really appreciate it. I was bugging Rob that I wanted to come on, because I always end up watching the show, or I catch some of the clips on Instagram because they always pop up in my feed. And you guys are hilarious. I mean, it's awesome that you can have some tongue-in-cheek humor, and be critical of everybody and joke around and have a good time. And I really appreciate what you guys do. So thanks for letting me joke around with you and talk a little bit. And you guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna
No
get
doubt.
out of
We
here and get some
We'll
appreciate
food.
that.
we'll be in the chat this weekend, bro.
All right, man.
We
Have a good one.
appreciate it.
All right. All right, Rob. It sounds like it's
That's-
time for you to go eat, bro. Final thoughts?
Yeah. Cool to be here. Obviously, big shout out to Carl, Agent Ong Open. If you live in the Phoenix area, you need a house, check out his real
I
estate
feel like
company.
I feel like Carl's setting a new standard for bowling tournament. I mean, a
Pre-party, dude.
pre-tournament party.
My guy
What?
is Carl's been marketing his tournament, I think, since the first one ended. Like he's been
Do
like he
do
hits me up like a
Dougie,
month later. He's like, "Let me come on." I'm like, "Dude, your tournament's not for like 10 months."
Dougie
You
and Greg Tack, are you
I'm like,
paying attention? Pre-tournament
"Yo,"
party? I mean,
but
come
I
on.
mean, yo, send the standard, giving people a good bowling tournament, giving them notice, getting sponsors, bowling ball companies involved. I mean, there's a right way to run a tournament, right? And he's doing it the right way. And I know everybody in the Phoenix, West Coast, LA's, and there's people flying in, I think, from even outside countries now coming. I read some things about maybe there might be a lot of international players. So eventually, like, if the tournament's going to get bigger, the prize funds are going to get bigger. And you never know, he might end up going into a mega buck type tournament in Vegas, go to the East Coast. I mean, you don't know, sky's the limit, but he's got the work ethic and he's a bowler himself, and he understands how to run a business. So those three things will translate into a successful tournament. So Carl's doing it the right way, and I'm happy and very cool to be a part of it from the beginning. So
No question.
obviously, so that's my final thought, Mike.
He shows Sweet the Rack mad love. My final thought is check the tournament out. Hit the stream.
Tomorrow
Support the
night,
sponsors. Okay. Check
tomorrow night,
Rob
me and
out in the
Robert,
action match. Check out the finals on Sunday. And yeah, I'm sure Rob, the next time we jump on, we'll do a little recap of the event too.
we will. Hopefully, it could be Sunday, it could be next week. We'll let everybody know.
Cortez in the back. Shout to Cortez. What's
I
good, bro?
know, PBA Rookie of the Year, Cortez. I
No
mean, you just
doubt.
don't know. You got Mike Miller popping in. You got Rookie of the Year, Cortez. There's all kinds of people. So I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna
It's been
mingle
an
a little
interesting
bit.
night. It's been an interesting night,
It is.
honestly.
It's interesting.
No
So
doubt.
yeah. All right, Mike. Well,
Yo,
we'll
good
talk.
luck. Good luck. Shout to the Sweep the Rack fam. We appreciate you guys joining us. You guys always show love. We're going to support Rob tomorrow night. Good luck, big homie.
If you're in the
We'll catch,
Valley, Phoenix,
we'll catch
come out.
everybody. I don't know. Maybe Sunday.
Maybe. If I don't make the ladder.
Maybe.
Well,
We'll
the
see.
Jets
We're
play
not going to
Sunday night
promise
football,
anything.
so the Jets play
Okay.
Sunday night football. So
All right,
I'm not
so,
going to want to.
if it is, then we're going to have to do it early and quick, I would imagine.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
talk and then we'll put it up on the channel.
All right, but
On
soon
the
enough, we'll
social
be
media.
back with the people.
We will. We will.
Check us out on social media. On X, it's where we do most of our talking. He's Brooklyn Rob 11. I'm at the 215. Email us, sweeptherack@gmail. Like and subscribe. Check out our clip videos that are probably all
The
up
reels.
in your feed.
The reels
okay?
are popping.
You like those
Oh,
reels? You like
a
the
few
you
more
like the
drinks in
clip
him right back
videos?
there.
Okay.
Someone get Robert
Check,
another shot.
check those
Let's
out.
keep
All
him
right.
boozed up.
Hit the like and subscribe button. It doesn't really cost anything, and it helps us out.
Please
We
subscribe.
appreciate you guys all joining us, even if you're
Yo.
catching this afterwards. We always
Man, they got
appreciate the
pasta.
support. Shout
Man, they got
to all you guys. Rob,
Mike, this
good
hot
luck.
plate right here. This hot plate is
I'm
fire.
going to bed, bro. I'm going to bed.
At night.
I'll check you tomorrow.
All right, later.
You are now listening to Sweep the Rack podcast featuring Brooklyn Rob and Big